Hey friend, it's Brian here. Coming at you with another review or reaction to movies from my movie friends, okay? And this is for Men in Black, and the reaction is really simple. The movie was missing Will Smith. I know it's not what anyone wants to hear. That it's Tessa Thompson, is Chris Hemsworth or Thor, but it wasn't Thor. It was Chris Hemsworth, um, and it was missing Will Smith. It was just missing comedy. Um, it was just missing comedy. I love Tessa Thompson. I think Tessa Thompson can do no wrong, but unfortunately, despite the fact that Tessa Thompson is a great actress, she isn't, I hate saying that, but she isn't the personality to draw and hold a big audience for a blockbuster film. You pair her with Thor, and my brother clued me in that this pairing wasn't out of the ordinary, that they're paired in the Thor movies. I don't watch them, so I didn't know. So I get that. I'm not saying that they didn't have chemistry, but we're not in Thor. Chris Helmsworth was not playing Thor, and essentially he was filling in Will Smith's shoes, and Tessa Thompson, in a sense, was filling in Tommy Lee Jones's shoes, where she was kind of more serious character, like the Stick Man. I think that's what he called it, the Stick Man. And then you have the comedian, I guess, and Chris Helms was to be the comedic. Not, he wasn't set to be the comedic relief, but because we're in a sense you can't really help but compare them to Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, or to think of dynamic duels. Someone is the serious one, someone's the more loose one, and to make him the loose one, they use his beauty as the tool instead of comedy. And I just think that it's been done before, and it's just not a strong choice. They did it for him in Ghostbusters, and it didn't make Ghostbusters any better. So it didn't make this any better either. They kind of used him as like, of course, he's handsome. Everyone wants him, and he's wilding out. And it's just kind of like, it's cliche, and it's just not enough to hold a movie. It's also not enough to fill in the shoes of Will Smith, and it's not enough for the science fiction and fantasy of Men in Black. Now, what is good? The movie was not bad. It wasn't bad. It did take a long time for the movie for the movie to get interesting. But once it did get interesting. There is a character that comes in about 35-40 minutes into the movie to be the comic relief. But I didn't like the fact that it was a secondary character. But I was so happy for that character that I'll be willing to watch Men in Black 2 of this franchise just for that character. Because I was just so happy to have someone to make me laugh, because they wasn't doing it. And the movie theater was a little ain't nobody was laughing in there. Nobody was laughing either. Everyone was just watching, hoping somebody would come to save the day. Someone did, and okay. So the movie starting, they had great special effects, great special effects, and it was so nostalgic. Watching it, I forgot how much Men in Black was so much a part of my growing up. It was a huge blockbuster film during my childhood. So the seeing that those special effects and the aliens and the way that they do Men in Black, they did it the same way, and it was so nostalgic. It was so nostalgic. I always thought that whenever they did the neutralizer, that there was a red light. And I don't think there is. I don't know why I made that up, but it's not a red light. So that was one thing that was really crazy for me watching it back. I was like, oh, it's not a red light. And the movie itself was good. The movie itself was good. I was confused because they had the whole, what's his name, Taken. They had the whole Liam Neeson in there. He could have definitely been the Tommy Lee Jones replacement, in a sense, for the Men in Black, and they could have gotten the comedian. I don't understand what that was. Why they chose. I didn't understand it whenever it was coming out. Tessa Thompson's new Men in Black. What in the world? And I didn't understand it. I get it a little bit more now because they're the Thor world. So they want to, capitalize off of that and maybe see if they can make more magic with that. I get it. It didn't spark for me. I'm sorry, it didn't. I enjoyed it, but I also didn't pay for it. If I had paid for it, I think I would have been really not cool with it. Okay, and funny enough, a few days afterwards, Men in Black 3 came on. Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones is in it, but I don't think they go back in time. I don't even think I've seen Men in Black 3. I really don't think I've seen it because I was watching like this doesn't even look familiar. But the first 5 minutes of Men in Black 3 was more interesting to me than the first 30 minutes, or more entertaining than the first 30 minutes of the new Men in Black. This is my piece, y'all. This is my piece. So, go see it. Let me know. You know, when you see it, if you're seeing it when it's in the theaters, or you're watching this now, it's on TV, or you're watching now, it's on Redbox. Tell me what you think. Am I off base? Let me know. If am I off base? Is their chemistry better in Thor, or do you like it better here? I did think that I wanted them to get together. I'm not saying I didn't want them to get together. I did, but it wasn't no Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie light up the screen. Oh, it definitely wasn't Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper light up the screen, can't take my eyes off of them. It wasn't that kind of situation. So I don't know. That's what it was for me, okay, y'all? On a scale of friends, is that friend that you go to dinner with one time, you have an okay time, you don't call your friend back to ever hang out. That's what Men in Black was. That's what kind of friend it was to us, okay? So let me know what kind of friend Men in Black was to you. And I'll see you guys in the next video, because that's where I'll be. All right? And let me know what we're watching. Any movies, anything coming up that we should really, really check out? Let me know. All right. Peace.